but at the same time growing a little bit taller, elongating the spine. We'll go ahead and do our salutation. Left hand, right hand, meeting in the center, and a little bow forward. And then placing the hands right on the belly. Let's work with the breath, extending, deepening the breath. And then you can return the arms to the side. And we'll work with the joint rotations, starting with the head and the neck, a simple head roll to loosen up the neck. Easing head back to center and reversing the direction of the circle. And head back to the front. Next, we'll turn whole body and we'll just glance over the shoulder. So shifting the weight, looking over the shoulder. Back to the front, other side. Easing back to the front again. Let's go to the shoulders. We'll take them towards the ears and back down. And then we'll reach forward with the arms to the side. Go behind you and to the front. Nice full deep breaths in and out. And one more. Reversing the direction. And one more. Next, the elbow joints. So circling the arms, Feeling the elbows. Pause and just reverse the direction. Next, we'll go to the wrist joints. So circling the hands. Making fist with the hands. Go the other way. Open hands, shake them sideways. More of an up-down motion. And then a rotation. And relaxing the arms down. We'll go to the hips next. So feet a little wider. Guiding the hips in a circle. Back to center. Reverse the direction. Returning to center. We'll bring feet closer together. We'll stand, so one heel's on the ground, toe is up, whole leg in and out. And then you want to touch toe and heel. Placing that foot down, switching sides. First the heels on the ground, moving it back and forth. And then you want the toe and the heel. Placing the foot back down again, returning to the Wu Chi stance, and then the turning of the waist exercise. So it'll look something like this. Just letting your arms be super relaxed, turning around your center. And right back to the center again. Next, we'll take the wider stance. We'll do the horse stance, a little wider. Slight bend to the knee, nice straight back. And we'll do the circling breath. Big inhale, arms out. Exhale down the center. Matching movement with the breath. And one more circling breath. Okay. We'll change the movement now. We'll bring hands towards center. Draws up on the inhale. Goes forward on the exhale. Inhale, open. And exhale down. Again, creating a rhythm. And one more. Okay. And then next we'll do the shrinking and expanding one. That's where you hold the hands palm to palm. Shoulders are relaxed, elbows relaxed downwards. On the next inhale, make the ball get big, 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 big inhale. On the exhale, shrinking it down. And one more. Okay. And then again, you can bring the hands back down for a moment. And next we're going to pretend we're holding a ball in between the palms and doing a backward circle. So what it will look like, next inhale, arms going to come upwards like that. And then they're going to kind of circle in and back down. And I'm going to continue that circle. So again, inhale and exhale. One more. And then again, arms to the side. So I hope you're feeling a little bit more open now, even with these very simple exercises, focusing on the breath, relaxed movement, and that mental intention, meditative movement. So let's bring a foot closer in, and we'll pick up the left bow stance. So I'm going to turn sideways so you get the profile here. Right foot's out a little bit, center step, left foot forward, starting with more weight in the front leg. Palms are towards the floor. Now the movement's going to be shifting to the back, turning the torso, and shifting forward again. And then we can kind of pause when more weight's a little forward. And we'll switch over to cloud hands movement. Nice and slow, feeling every part of it. And again, we'll pause, a little more weights to the front. I can relax the arms. You can maybe step a foot back in, and we'll do the other side. So I want to do the right bow stance next. So left foot out, 45, right foot center step, sink the tailbone, right leg will be in front. Just get settled, palms are towards the floor. Movement is shifting and turning and forward again. And again, next time, a little more weights to the front. We'll pause here, and we'll shift over to cloud hands. And again, we can pause when we got touch more weight forward. And returning arms to the side. We'll bring the back foot forward. And we'll return to a Wu Qi stance. Either Wu Qi, again, parallel feet, or if you like the slightly wider stance, the horse stance, that will work too. We'll get settled in. Feeling like you have roots down into the earth. Top of the head slightly lifted. Soft belly. And we'll go right into the Grandmaster Wu Qigong series. Starts by hands coming towards the center. A little circle out. Draws upwards. And then right back down. It's called gathering the earth energy. You're drawing it up. Just kind of feeling it wash back down. And one more. Very good. Next one, the second one, we're gathering. We're drawing up the front of the body. Just past the forehead, you'll press the palms forward. You kind of sink the tailbone. And you're going to be turning to one side. Return back to the front. And the other side. And back to the front. And hands come back down. And repeat. Gather, draws up. Almost sitting here. Hips stay forward and you just turn at the waist. And let's repeat one more time with this one. And now the next one, we have a gather part. It draws up, pause, palms go forward, fingertips towards each other, in and back down. And repeat. And one more of this one. Next one has the gather part, and then just think the index finger is drawing up. Want to go forward, towards each other, in and down. And repeat. And let's do one more of this one. Next one has the gather. First two fingers is drawing upwards, goes forward, towards each other, in and back down. And repeat. And one more of this one. First two fingers draws up, forward, towards each other, in and back down. Okay, next one, we got the gather part, and then it's going to be the whole hand. It's coming up the front of the body, goes behind the head, over the top, and back down. And repeat. And one more of this one. Okay, very last one. We still have a little bit of a gather. It's going to draw up. We'll pause here. And then placing the arms out to the side, palms facing upwards. Just holding and breathing. And then the ease out of it, let's just take the hands down the center. And we'll do a couple circling breaths. Okay, so for those of you who've been with us for a while, you might realize I forgot one of the movements, right? The one I forgot is that one that comes up. You pause here, and then you let the arms stretch out to the side. You hold it for a sec, and then goes back down. So let's just do a couple more of these so we didn't leave it out. Comes up, feeling of stretching out there, feeling the stretch, and then back down, and one more. And just letting the arms float down. So no worries. Every so often that will happen. You'll forget one. Go ahead and bring a foot in and maybe just move the feet about a little bit, just so, because we've been standing there for a little bit. If there's any tightness in the ankles, you can, the ankles. Seems like I forgot a lot today, didn't I? Oh well. I'm remembering now because I have so many meetings back to back today. That my excuse. Okay, so let's go ahead and come back. We'll get into a nice Wuchi stance. And we'll work just a little bit with the white crane. With the white crane, a lot of it, the first part of it is the breath. But we do start with the hands in front, lightly touching like that. And then your next inhale, you're going to draw upwards. And then exhale goes back down. Inhale, the belly rises. And exhale goes back down. Just getting that rhythm going. And one more. You can let the arms return to the side. Okay. Next part with the white crane is the arms are stretched outwards. And the movement will be upwards, bending the wrist, touching the fingertips, and then goes back down. Okay. So we'll get going with that. Again, making rhythm with the breath. How about one more going upwards? All right. The next movements are going to go downwards, bending the wrist, opposite direction. So it'll look like this, and then it goes back up. Comes down on the exhale. Inhale, floats back up. And one more going down. And both arms to the side. And then the very last part is a bit of balance. So you can bring the feet a little bit closer in, and you can stand where there's more weight on one foot. The other foot can have the ball of the foot just right on the floor. I'm going to get you started. Get a nice elongated spine, soft belly. The movement now will be arms go up, same time foot comes up, if that's possible. And then going back down, nice and slow, shifting the weight, taking your time, breathing. One more time. Okay, coming back to your center. Very nice. Okay, so we can do just a little bit of holding the ball and rolling the ball. And again, whenever we're working with something in between the palms, we're doing something outside the body, but we're also doing something inside the body at the same time. So what I mean by that is I'll go ahead and start with one hand down, one hand underneath. As I roll the ball forward, I feel something inside my core rolling as well. That way you get that internal massage. It would be considered whole body movement because I'm shifting the weight to one side. Shoulder goes forward, trace, back to the center, other side. And again, I'll ease back to center, palms over palm. And I want to reverse the direction of the circle. So it's rolling the ball backwards. And we'll come back to center. Now I want to move it side to side. So I'll turn the waist, feel that little torque through the torso, and then I'll roll the ball over. And I'll carry it all the way to the other side, feeling a twist through the waist. Roll the ball over. And again. And easing back to center. We'll put that ball back down. And we'll just do some closing breaths here. So we'll be circling the arms. Palms will be up. And then as you come to the center, back of the hands will touch. Feel that center line. A couple more. Nice big inhale, open. And exhale comes back down. And one more. Okay, returning arms to the side again. And I think I'll go ahead and conclude the standing part of the class here, but we'll still do the massage points. So if you have a chair nearby, you can grab that chair. Just coming so you're sitting comfortable, a little bit forward in the chair, nice posture with the body. Feet are planted. And we'll bring our hands together, just rub them together a little bit. First part is going to be tapping on top of the head. Just light tapping. Top, the side, the back, all over. And then just laying the hands on the head. Go ahead and move the scalp back and forth a bit. Okay. Then we'll do extra tapping on the back of the head, covering the ears. Very good. Next, we want to get around the face, so the temple area, using the palms of the hands, relaxing the gaze of the eyes. Great. The next one, right where the bridge of the nose meets in with the eyebrow, taking the fingers, kind of pressing, going across the ridge of the eye socket here. And then after you get above the eye, we'll continue for the side here, just a little jiggle. And continue below the eye. And then we'll pause, let's say right about where the cheekbones are, and you're going to massage circles. And then go ahead and take that circling a little closer to the ear opening, TMJ joint. And make your way down the lower jaw towards the chin. Back up in front of the ear opening. All right. Next, you want to get on either side of the nose. So it's that one here, placing it on the face, a little bit more of that rubbing action. All right. And then we'll go ahead and place one hand on the upper lip, one on the lower, and massaging in and around the teeth and the gums. Okay, so got all around the face. Now we'll get into the ears. So all along the earlobes, just kind of rubbing them together. Okay, got the ears pretty good. We'll get into the neck, and let's just do the back side first. So one hand on this side, one on the other, and just walking up and down, back of the neck. And then let's move a little more to the side of the neck. A little more gentle here, just kind of moving that one muscle back and forth. Same muscle, front side, and it's rubbing down, going to the other side. And then the whole hand is just kind of lightly rubbing down. Over here. So your neck should be here kind of red afterwards. And then both hands on the back side of the neck and feeling of kind of dragging them forward to the chest. All right. And then we're right at the point on the chest where we can go to the tapping again. And then we'll pause. Either side of the center step or spot, there's two more, and going to massaging circles. Usually take a nice big breath and just kind of let it go here. All right. After this spot, there's a spot right on the top of the shoulder. Soft fist, pretty good tap. Open the fist, go down the outside of the arm, turns over, comes up the front, and repeat on the arms 3 times. After the 3rd time, I just kind of brush it off there a little bit. And then I go to the other side. Good tap. And tapping down the arm. Got the arms pretty good. Now we can get to the kidney area. Lower back, rubbing up and down each side of the spine. Nice. After that, it's the top part of the buttocks, back to the tapping, tapping down the outside of the leg towards the ankle. Open, comes up the inside. We'll tap, set the lower dantian, and then you repeat. And then after about the 3rd time or so, I'll take the hands right here and I'll just rub them down the outside, over the toes, up the inside. And again, repeat about 3 times. 2, and then 3. All right. Well, let's go ahead and place the hands on the knees, sitting nice and tall. We'll close our eyes and we'll go back to the breath. Nice full deep breaths in and out. And now for the cleansing breath. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. And again. And returning to natural, effortless breath. And go ahead and open the eyes. Okay. So thanks for joining me today. I know I finished just a little bit early because I have another meeting coming up. And I also realized I did forget a couple things today. So hopefully next time my memory will be better. But anyway, I do feel you should feel a lot better than when you started. I know it worked so well for me. If you want to stay on for a minute or two, say goodbye, that would be fine. Otherwise, we'll wind it up here.
Goodbye,
Thank you,
Tamalyn.
Tamalyn.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you,
Thank you,
Tamalyn.